TRT World's editor-at-large, Ahmed Al-Barai, joins me now live in the studio for some more commentary. Hi, Ahmed. First, let's clarify who's on what side, if we can say that. The U.S. has received a lot of support so far. Most of its Western allies have come out and said this was a responsible decision in a sense, even though it was made quite abruptly. However, Russia, Iran, and of course Assad do not approve of what's happened. Where do you think this new divide between all the players involved leaves the Turkey-US relationship and Iran and Russia?
Yesterday, I wrote an article for the Daily Sabah, and I was extremely surprised when this happened, and I wasn't expected in that article that the Trump administration is going to start this attack as soon as it did now. And I said this ignominious death is going to continue as far as the world colludes with Assad and is complicit in the conspiracy against the Syrian people. But now, if you look at the people who support the strike, these people, they do believe that Assad should go. And Assad is the dictator who killed lots of people. And those who are against the move, those who still believe that Assad is the legitimate representative, he is the legitimate government in Syria, and he should be negotiated, and we could. Now, why was I surprised? Simply because Trump himself believed in this. He believed that my fight is against ISIS. My priority is ISIS, not Assad. But when he did that, you know, I was shocked because by a way or another, he doesn't want to offend the Russians. He doesn't also imagine that there are some experts, consultants, Russian consultants in that place, how he is going to react now, or how the situation is going to evolve. That's why I was a little bit not imagining that the man is speaking loud words, but the actions are not going to be translated as soon as he did on the ground.
It all kind of seems convoluted at this point, and it doesn't help that Trump can be a rather unpredictable figure. So what do you think the strategy is going forward? Or let me phrase it this way. Do you consider this now part of a new strategy? Or was this just an emotional decision he made based on pictures he saw that deeply disturbed him? Yeah,
I want to bring America great again. That's one of the manifestations that he wants to bring America great again. My military power is swift, is capable, and whenever I have the order to them, they can accomplish the mission as soon as possible. That's one message. But I don't believe that the entire holistic image or strategy in the Middle East is going to change. His priority is the war against ISIS, the war against terror, and he's going to continue in this. And you just pay attention to the presidents he received in the White House, starting from Netanyahu, then Sisi of Egypt, then King Abdullah of Jordan, and all of them he was speaking about the war against terrorism. So he's going to have a swift and a very landscape victory against the ISIS militants. But in the meanwhile, he wouldn't accept these kind of irrational, reckless moves from Assad. This kind of atrocity using chemical weapons while the international community is watching, nobody is going to accept that you have a fight against ISIS while the man, the terrorist, the state terror is on there. He's killing people with this chemical weapons, with the sarin gas, and everybody knows it doesn't need to be approved for the legality. I heard some people speaking about the legality of the operation. You all know that it's only Assad who has this sophisticated kind of technology, this sophisticated kind of weapons, and he's the one who loaded them. It's unequivocally, irrefutably, nobody can discuss this. So he should have a lesson as soon as possible, and that's what Trump did.
As you say that, though, Ahmed, an investigation is underway because no one can confirm where this chemical gas was spread from.
Yeah.
So,
okay,
go ahead.
Just let's remind, it's worthy to take into account what happened in 2013. The inspectors were in the capital city, in Damascus, when Assad started that on the eastern Ghouta, and he killed hundreds of people. And everybody knew that it's Assad who started and who launched these missiles, and he killed.
But the UN pointed out that the opposition had done so as well.
The UN spoke about the opposition use some chemical weapons in certain places, but still this moment they don't have a kind of a strong, solid, concrete evidence that saying these people did it. It's only Assad who has the professional expertise to weaponize these weapons, and he's the one who has exclusively the sarin gas in his stocks, in his warehouses, and but with a simple technological facilities, they would be able, with the satellite images, to precisely determine the place where these missiles were launched from.
Okay. Ahmed, we'll leave it there for now. Thanks so much for coming in.